In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to navigate the ins and outs of Restream when it comes to managing the visibility of your viewer count. Now, it's important to note that Restream doesn't offer a built-in option to completely hide viewer counts directly in the dashboard. However, there are a few practical methods you can employ right now to manage what you and your audience see during a stream. First things first, let's start by heading over to the Restream dashboard. Locate the Chat, Embed in Stream feature. Within this setting, you're granted access to a variety of customization options. Here is where you can tweak different aspects to better control what appears during your stream. Specifically, check for settings related to background opacity and message area settings. These options allow you to toggle off elements that you might not want your viewers to see. By adjusting these settings, you gain more control over the flow and appearance of your stream, making for a cleaner, less distracting experience for both you and your audience. Next, let's address how to manage your overlay preferences within your streaming software, such as OBS or Streamlabs. If you find the chat overlay is too crowded or you prefer not to display it at all, simply hide the browser source within these programs. This will prevent the chat overlay from being visible to your viewers, allowing you to tailor exactly what elements are shared on your live stream. Now, if your goal is specifically to hide the viewer count related to the chat overlay, there's a couple of approaches you can explore. Consider changing the theme of the chat overlay. Sometimes, certain themes inherently display fewer auxiliary metrics, such as viewer counts. You can experiment with various themes to find the one that suits your streaming style best. And if you happen to come across a viewer count setting within the theme or embed options, you may be in luck. Turn that setting off if it's available to eliminate the viewer count from being displayed. And finally, let's talk about hiding the dashboard viewer count, which can be beneficial if you want to avoid distractions for yourself or during a screen share. The simplest trick here is to refrain from displaying that segment of the user interface when you're live or sharing your screen. By keeping this part of Restream hidden, it allows for a more focused and streamlined broadcast environment. Implementing these strategies offers you the flexibility to deliver a controlled streaming experience to your audience, without the distraction of unnecessary metrics. As you get familiar with these methods, you'll find it easier to maintain a professional appearance on your streams. So go ahead, give these steps a try, and elevate the quality of your next broadcast.